Current Western society is a meritocracy or achievement-oriented society. That means advantage is mostly based on merit and not privilege. In a meritocracy, the idea is that talent and hard work matters, not who your parents are or where you were born. It carries the idea of moving beyond where you started in life. That is great, right? Except it causes people to become depressed and burned out. Achievement is rooted in our society. Family push their other family members to do things that make the rest proud, despite it not always being what the individual might want for themselves. Some people will try their very best to set a new record of likes or followers on social media. People show their wealth in form of a car or expensive jewelry. Achievement on itself is a positive thing, but right now most people only think in results. By measuring people in results, we are saying all other factors don't matter. It doesn't matter if you tried something if you failed. Even worse, sometimes the message seems to be it's better not to try at all than to fail. So everyone is trying to impress, right? And with the rise of social media, you see people posting about all the good things and achievements in their lives. Some people are so obsessed with likes and followers that they feel hurt if they are unfollowed, and their self-esteem collapses if a post gets half the usual likes. We like to brag and set high goals for ourselves, and so we are in a constant competition with the rest of the world. And when we're not performing well, or realize our set goals might be too high, we start bluffing just so it looks like we're doing something. Not only does this give us a false sense of success, it also intimidates other people online. Reading posts every day on how people achieve their goals, get a job, buy a house, it sets a certain self-expectation for other people. It's a distorted picture of reality they portray, which leads to a distorted picture of the people you follow. You compare yourself to people that don't really exist. You feel inferior to them because you don't have what they have. And the real them might feel the same. Everyone has been taught that if they just worked hard enough and got a degree, that they will get a nice job and be happily ever after. And now so many people have good degrees that the competition is insane and many people still don't get a job or end up doing something way below their degrees. They feel like a failure already for not getting a job in the line of work, and then other people will assume that they are not trying hard enough. They keep applying for jobs, but they get rejected every time or don't hear anything back at all. And with every rejection, they sink deeper into depression. Of course, a lot of factors are in play, but this is something I've seen happen a few times to people close to me. Expectations are high because society's led us to believe that we could become anything. What are we going to do about it? Reward people for trying their best? Just treat people equally, regardless of effort? Like I said before, achievement on itself is a positive thing, and setting appropriate and realistic goals is very important if you want to have a feeling of achievement. You might envy that neighbor with his fancy car and his bigger house, but if you are depressed, it's okay to be proud on just getting out of bed in the morning. I don't think you should give people medals for participating. But if you tried something and failed, realize that a failure can be a win with just a shift of perspective. You may have blown that job interview, but you gained insights on your weaknesses and now you can work on them. You may have lost a sports competition, but you are not a salty loser and instead kept in contact with one of your opponents. You may have failed history class, but that's only because you put in extra time for your math exam, something you needed more in your chosen field of study. A failure is only a failure if you keep making the same mistake over and over again. If you can change your mentality, you will notice that more failures than you think are actually secret wins. A friend who I let check the script said she was reminded of a sentence that has helped her during the hard days. You might not have won, but you have learned, and when you learn, there is no losing. There's of course a lot more to depression and burnout than just this. The subjects are much too complicated to cover in only a few minutes, so I've only covered the influences of the meritocracy. And feel free to share your thoughts and experience in a comment so other people can learn from them too. Thank you.